Okay, let's unpack this. Ever felt that little nudge, that almost irresistible pull to hit buy now online?
Hmm.
Even when you weren't really planning on it.
Uh-huh.
It's often not just about the product, or even the price.
Exactly.
So today we're doing a deep dive into our source, sales psychology, triggering the buy now impulse, our mission, to really get under the hood and uncover those subtle psychological levers, the things that, well, make us click.
Yeah, what's really fascinating here is looking at the psychology behind what seem like, really simple actions online. We're going to pull out the key insights, the actionable stuff about what makes buyers move quickly, often without even thinking about it consciously.
Okay, let's jump right in then. The first big lever our source talks about is urgency. This is
Mm.
this is interesting. We're talking about those countdown timers you see, or the flash sale ending soon, banners, that kind of stuff.
Right, and what's so compelling about urgency is how it taps into a fundamental bias,
Mm-hmm.
loss aversion, basically FOMO, right? Fear of missing out.
FOMO. Yeah.
The anxiety about missing a good deal, it can actually be stronger than the pleasure you'd get from just buying the thing normally. So it pushes you, nudges you to act now to avoid feeling like you lost out. It's a pretty effective shortcut.
So it's less about speed and more about avoiding that potential regret later. That's fascinating. And building right on that feeling, that sort of now or never vibe, is another trigger, scarcity.
Ah, yes,
It's
scarce.
like when you see only 3 left in stock next to an item you're looking at.
Exactly. And scarcity does more than just suggest, hey, this is popular. It subtly signals exclusivity, maybe even higher value. If something's rare or seems rare, our brains kind of automatically think it must be more desirable. It taps into that deep-seated thing where we want unique stuff. And it also implies, wow, other people want this too, which validates its worth.
It really is amazing how just a number like 3 left can totally shift how we perceive something's value.
Wow. Okay, so beyond making us feel rushed or like something's rare, our source also highlights how brands use, well, us, our need for social proof.
Social proof, big one. This is where you see all the customer reviews, the star ratings, maybe those little pop-ups saying, someone just bought this.
Yeah, and this is really all about tapping into our, you could call it herd mentality, our tendency to kind of follow the crowd, especially when we're a bit unsure about a decision. Seeing that hundreds or thousands of other people bought and liked a product, it drastically reduces the perceived risk for you. It provides this powerful social validation, makes you feel safer, more confident in clicking buy. It's like trusting the wisdom of the crowd.
Right, so you're not just buying a thing, you're kind of buying into the group's approval of it.
Mm.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. And then, okay, finally, there's a trigger that operates almost invisibly, under the radar. Color theory.
Color, yeah. Often underestimated.
Our source points specifically to certain colors, like those really bright reds or oranges, often used for the add to cart or buy now buttons.
What's interesting about color is how it can sort of bypass our logical brain. These aren't just random choices for aesthetics. Specific colors are picked because they're known to trigger certain psychological responses. A bright red button, for example. It doesn't just stand out visually. Red is strongly associated with, well, urgency and action. It almost creates this reflexive pull. It's like a direct visual nudge, basically telling your eye where to go and prompting that click before you've maybe even fully processed the why.
So that's why those buttons always seem to pop.
Hmm.
Okay, so pulling this all together, what's the big takeaway? You, the listener, now have a better handle on 4 really powerful psychological triggers: urgency, scarcity, social proof, and even color theory,
Yeah.
and how they subtly shape that impulse to buy online.
So, now that you know these triggers exist, now that you're armed with this insight, here's something to think about. Next time you're browsing online, how will you notice these things playing out? Will you spot those little nudges trying to speed up your decision? Or maybe, how might you use this knowledge yourself if you're ever in a position to influence choices?
Definitely something to mull over
Mm-hmm.
until our next deep dive.